going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of The Green Zone, the most elevated sports podcast. If you guys like what we got going on here, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Be a friend, tell a friend, share it with someone, pass it along to them, and drop something in the comment. Give us some ideas of what you guys want us to talk about in the future, or if you guys liked what we're talking about here, let us know down there. We'd love to hear what you guys think. Now, let's get into the episode. We are talking the New York Giants. Probably be a quicker one because they're an absolute shit show. I think the only real bright spot of their whole team is their head coach, in my opinion, Brian Daboll. The fact that he's managed to get them to a playoff with the team, the quarterback that he's had. Clearly, the man's doing something right because Daniel Jones is an absolute shit show. Trash quarterback that can't get shit together and then gets hurt. He looks like a fucking lumbering. He looks like Slenderman, honestly. Like, that dude is, fuck. Big ass head, long ass ears. Get your ass out of the league. He's a backup quarterback. I don't know how he's a starter. I don't know why they franchise tagged him. AB, let's talk about Danny Dimes. What you think of the man?
Man, I'm not gonna waste my time on Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes, like there's not much I can say, but I do want to focus on what you just said right now. As far as Dable goes,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about Dable, and I do think the worst thing that could have happened to him was making the playoffs his first year. Because if he didn't make the playoffs his first year, he would actually have a quarterback right now. Because the only reason he stuck with Daniel Jones was because that motherfucker took them to the playoffs. And with like 15 touchdowns in a whole year, like bro got 40 mil, which is like insane. Like I could throw 5 touchdowns. So do the math. Give me like 10 mil. I'll happily take it. But I don't know. I feel like Dable is gonna be out of there in a year or two just because he's not set up to win, right? Like he don't got a quarterback. Usually when you don't have a quarterback, you at least got like other shit to where you're like, okay, well, we're just missing a quarterback. They don't have a running back. The O line is up and down. They got like young talent, but it's suspect. Like sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
They have. I want to talk about a damn receiving core. I can name one receiver. It's the motherfucker they drafted like 6th overall, and that's literally it. Nobody else on the team.
Yeah.
They got Darren Waller, but like Darren Waller don't want to be there. He might get traded probably midway through the season because
I heard he might retire.
That might too. He might fucking retire and open up some more rehab stations. So we don't even know. But I'm not fucking with their team at all. Like, and it's crazy. I think they made the dumbest move ever. They went in and traded for Brian Burns and fucking paid him like he was a quarterback. I like Brian Burns. Very good young pass rusher. Like he's as good as it gets before you get to the elite level. Like he's not a Myles Garrett or Nick Bosa, but he's the next up. But like, what the fuck are you trading for a good elite pass rusher when you only got a team? Like you need an elite pass rusher when you're like you need to go over the edge. So I don't know what the Giants are doing. I couldn't name 5 players on their whole team damn near. So like I don't even know what the fuck is going on with the Giants. Like I feel like I don't even want to talk about the Giants because they suck so bad. Like they have no quarterback, no future, no present, no past. Like got rid of Saquon, like no leader. Like who's the leader now? Malik Neighbors? Bruh, come on. Like it's bad.
You say Malik Neighbors?
Because that's literally the only name that resonates on that whole team. So like I really don't know who's gonna be like who has a winning mindset on that team. Who's like, oh, I'm not used to losing. I'm not gonna take losses. Like it's just Malik Neighbors really. And if your rookie receiver is your leader, then I don't know how far you're gonna go.
Well, I mean, they off-season acquisitions. They got John Runyon Jr. from the Packers, Jalen Mills from the Eagles. This isn't trades; these are just free agencies. Devin Singletary from the Bills and Isaiah McKenzie from the Colts. Like Isaiah McKenzie is a great number 3, kind of, sorta. Stay healthy. I mean, the dude just kind of got fucked. And Brian Burns, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what the Giants are doing.
They lost. Didn't they lose?
They lost
Morris.
who?
Or did they resign him?
Who?
The defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence.
That's a good question. I didn't see. I didn't see.
They might have signed him to a contract because I don't think he went somewhere else. I feel like I would have remembered if he went somewhere else. But I mean, I guess they got a couple solid guys on the D line. But it's like, bro, that team just ain't got no future. They ain't got.
Well, they also have they have that full number 5, Thibodeau.
Oh, they do got Thibodeau. I forgot about bro. Okay, They might have a cool defensive line, but they still ain't winning no games.
Yeah, he signed an extension last year. Dexter Lawrence did. Yeah, so I mean their defense is cool. It's not like insane, but like if you look at the notes I had here, I said areas of strength, none. LOL. Position of need, probably everything. Areas of concern, the whole team. The season outlook, yikes, gotta talk about it. I mean, But I mean, look at their schedule. If you peek at their schedule, tell me what you got win loss like, or at least take a look at.
Let me take a look at their schedule and see what I can point out. Because right now, man, the Giants ain't it. Like, I mean, I guess areas of strength would be their D line. Because now that we went over it, they do
Yeah,
have, I would say, three top 10 to 15 picks on their D line who
for
actually
sure.
produce. But
Yeah. Well,
man,
I did. What was I gonna say? I predicted the Patriots going 0-16, so or 0-17.
chill out, bro.
I
You ain't gonna
did.
do that.
I did.
That's how
Who the
you feel about Gerard Mayo?
bruh? It's not just
Ooh,
Gerard Mayo. They don't.
you got a thing for black coaches, huh? You don't like black coaches.
What do you mean? I like Brian.
Mhm.
When I like when they had Brian Flores. That fool was actually a good head coach. I like Mike Tomlin. They just doesn't. He's more defensive minded. Let's see. Who else is a black coach in the NFL?
The damn Raiders coach that you fucking hate.
Well, that's because he was he was an asshole to me as a kid. What do you want me to do? It was a bad memory. He wouldn't sign autographs for us. He was like, "Nah, fuck you, kids." I'm not even kidding. His kid went to our school, bro. I saw that fool everywhere. He was an asshole. What do you want me to do? Like someone who's a prick to me? Fuck him. Anyways, let's just bring up childhood trauma real quick.
I
Just
got the Giants. Oh my god, I got the Giants winning
oh,
one. I'm giving them like one division win. They might beat the Redskins or the Commanders once or like something like that.
hey, that's racist.
Dang, that's crazy. I got them winning one game, bro. I got them winning two games. I got them beating the Panthers, and I got them beating the Commanders once. So
The Panthers.
two and
That's
15.
2-15. Yeah. See that? See, so you can't be hating on. Go look at the Patriots schedule and tell me who the fuck they beat. It ain't Gerard Mayo I'm mad about. I just think he's Bill Belichick 2.0. He literally came from the same system. He got coached in the same system. Like, what do you? He coached. He coached for Bill Belichick. He played for Bill Belichick. He is going to be someone the Crafts can manipulate. I said it in the last episode. Like, that's pretty much probably why they hired him. They're like, we can get our shit. Could he show something different? Maybe, but I doubt it the first year. It's not going to be a fucking huge culture shift, in my opinion. It's going to be the same shit all over again.
I do think it's a culture shift because just right off the bat alone, he already kind of made a couple points, right? Like he straight up said, like, this ain't Bill Belichick, right? Like, I'm not Bill Belichick. I'm not gonna try to be Bill Belichick. And I think that's one thing Bill Belichick disciples haven't done yet. They
Yeah.
always try to be him, and like he's straight up saying, I'm not gonna be him. And I feel like it's a little different because he was a player. He did coach under Bill Belichick for like a little bit, but he more was a player to where like I feel like he had his own mindset and he obviously just had to play for Belichick versus if you grew up coaching under Belichick, you kind of feel like, all right, Belichick way is the right way. Gerard Mayo is already more outspoken than Bill Belichick ever was in a press conference. I like the way he talks. Like he's very matter of fact, but like he not on some, oh, I'm so serious that you can't even fucking crack a joke type of thing. Plus he black, so I ain't gonna lie, I'm just rooting for him.
Hey, I respect him. I hope he does well. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a thing against black coaches. I just have a thing against the Patriots. So I'm a Colts fan, bro. Like I grew up hating the Patriots. They were literally our biggest competition every single year. I hope they go into 0-17. I just don't think they have a quarterback that can really take them to what they need to go. Especially their division is kind of strong, low key. Jets have a solid defense at the very least, and then they have Bills, and then they have the Dolphins. Like
You're right. That division is strong. I wouldn't
if you
think
look
about
at their schedule, they have a tough ass schedule. I'm just it's not like
it.
it's not insane. Like check it out. I can cut this and put this in the Patriots section for. I haven't edited it yet. It's
I mean, I wouldn't like lose my shit if they didn't win a game this year, but I would be surprised if they only won if they didn't win no games.
I mean, I like to swing a little bit, so of course they could win 1, 2, 3, 4, but
The NFL, I see them beating the Jags. The fucking Jags be fucking so up and down. I see them beating the Jags. I see them beating the Titans. What the fuck the Titans got to offer?
uh
Chicago Bears, I don't know. People was high on the Bears. I don't think they're gonna come out like hitting off the bat like that. Like it's gonna be a slow roll. So like depending on if they hot yet, I got them winning like they're gonna win one game in the division probably. They probably beat the Bills. They always play the Bills tough. They always play the Dolphins tough, especially when the Dolphins play in New England. Um, I got them winning like 4 games, 4 or 5 games. They're gonna be all right. I'm not high on the Cardinals either. They might beat the Cardinals, so I got them winning like 4 games.
Cardinals are my dark horse.
You know what I'm saying?
They're my this year's they're last year this year they're my Texans from last year. Well, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I have a very unless Kyler gets hurt. If Kyler gets hurt, then that's GG's. But anyways. Yeah, but Giants, I mean, it's not pretty. It's not good looking. It's fucking 2-15. You maybe get another win in there. And you know what? Maybe Danny Dimes shows something out. Maybe he takes them 9-8. You know, who knows? Probably not. I don't know why they have him. I don't get it. I don't get why the fucking owner is so obsessed with just like this mediocrity. He clearly shows he's not a standout quarterback in the league. Like, you had a chance to at least draft someone serviceable this year. Like, what the fuck? And even next year, the draft isn't like insane. I think there's like a guy out of Toledo. There's a guy. There's obviously Shador
Yeah,
Sanders,
we got Shador coming out
Quinn
soon.
Ewers, Carson Beck, like Jalen Milrow. They're not gonna be like superstars. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
Man, so we not wasting our time talking about the Giants. I mean, they might get the number one overall pick, so I guess this is it related to them. But what you think about Shador as a top 3 pick?
I gotta see it more in a what's the shit called Power Five
Five
conference.
five, yeah.
I gotta see it, now especially now that they're moving to the Big Ten. Show me something, baby. You guys need to lead them to at least having a winning season. You guys need to make a bowl game. I don't care what it is. Like, I'm not saying y'all need to go undefeated. I'm not even saying you guys need to go 10 wins, but like 7 to 9. I gotta see it, man. Like, if you're touted to be a number one overall draft pick, you can't be making those silly fucking mistakes you're doing last year, getting sacked like a motherfucker because you don't want to have throwaways, because you don't want your numbers to look bad. Like, too many interceptions, too many just like no risk it, no biscuit type shit. You need to take the check down. You need to fucking be smarter with your plays. You need to figure it out. Then again, I'm not a quarterback. I couldn't do anything that you do. So what the fuck do I know? What do you think about Shador?
You should have started with what the fuck do I know? Because I don't know what the fuck you just said right there. But nah, I'm probably
Watch his
right
film
there.
from last year. Watch his film from last year. I'm not even kidding. I
No, no,
that's
no, no. I'm right there with you. I'm not even gonna argue Shador. I'm shaky on Shador. Not even really because of his play, but believe it or not, because of his personality. And I know that shouldn't matter, but to me as a quarterback, it really do. And like I told you the same thing about Anthony Richardson. And Anthony Richardson was definitely different because he's a down to earth guy. He's cocky on the field, right? Which is different. Shador is cocky, period, right? And
yeah,
that shit usually just don't work, especially in the NFL as a
yeah,
quarterback. Like if you look at a guy that you would think is flashy, which you think maybe like Lamar, because he like black and he kind of real, he keep it real. Lamar is like as down to earth as he could possibly get. Like
yeah.
Joe Burrow is that one guy that's flashy, but he's like a humble kind of cocky. He's
Yeah,
like
super humble.
yeah, he's like I'm mellow and like I know I'm cool. Like I'm the little dude off of
Cool.
fucking Home Alone. Like I can beat your ass if I want, but like I don't look like I'm tough. So like they got like a little bit of swag to him, but Shador got like wide receiver swag. That shit do not work in the NFL. Like it's like he do too much. He come from money and then he flex
Young.
money. That shit don't like. It's like I feel like you supposed to flex money when you make money, right? Like it's like you
Yeah.
make money out of nothing. Like you don't if you've known money your whole entire life. I used to be literal watching Shador and them motherfuckers on Prime Prep Academy and all that. So it's
Mhm.
like I don't know. I'm not a fan of Shador like that. Like he cool and I think he might be decent. Like bro fucking runs as fast as Tom Brady. Like it's just like I'm not high on him. Like I think if he wasn't Deion Sanders' son and if he wasn't like with the program and all of that,
Yeah.
he's probably a third round pick, a solid third round pick, which is not bad. Like a third to
Fair.
fourth round pick quarterback, but obviously he elevated because of all the eyes that's on him.
A
I just
Spencer
don't think his
Rattler
skill
type.
is going to translate. Huh?
Yeah. I said a Spencer Rattler type.
He better than Spencer Rattler, bro. Spencer Rattler is like, bro, Spencer Rattler need to be
Are you
sitting
kidding
here
me?
with
Look at how they
AU.
played last year.
He fell off, but bro, Spencer Rattler is like, bro, I'm so down. I'll take fucking Lambo playing quarterback before I take fucking.
I think Rattler has a chance to do some shit with I think it's good for him to learn from Derek Carr. Not to say that Derek Carr is the best, but he's obviously a smart quarterback. He knows,
Right.
understands, NFL offenses. But yeah, I don't know about Shador. We'll see, but
We gonna see.
he needs to start acting like a quarterback. You're right. You don't see those guys flashing out, swagging out all the time. Lamar got a little bit of that swag, but he ain't cocky
It's
like that.
humble
Like you
swag, bro.
said.
He's down to earth. Like he's a Lamar will like walk in a room, no security, no chains on, or got his chains tucked. Like he very like cool. Like he go to like random places. You always see him doing shit with kids, for kids. I
Yeah,
see Shador as like a if I get in the league, I'm
Johnny
hanging out with all the A-list fucking celebrities and I'm
Yeah,
walking around with fucking Kylie Jenner type of motherfucker.
yeah.
So like I'm just like, I
Wait,
ain't
wait,
like
wait. You think AR is cocky on the field? I mean,
on the field, he is, which is I don't think that's a bad thing though. I don't mind my quarterback being cocky on the field. Like it's like a Cam Newton. Like Cam
uh,
Newton is cocky on the field. Like he talk his shit, he do his thing because he know he tough.
I'm curious. I want to hear him mic'd up this year. Obviously, he didn't play enough to get mic'd up too much last year, but I got that red zone. Or not the red zone. I got Sunday ticket. I'll be locked in the motherfucker. I'll be watching all his games here and all this shit. I hope we get to hear a little bit of that fool on the field. Any last thoughts on the Giants? Well, I know you got to get out of here, so let's fucking wrap this bitch up.
Yeah, the Giants is not the most fun team to talk about. They cool. Like I mean, like you said,
It's
they
addition.
the coach has promise, but I think he's set up for failure. Like he doesn't have a team. This is already his third year, so like they're gonna give him what one more year after this at the max, depending on how this year goes. So
Yeah.
if he doesn't win, if he doesn't make the playoffs in the next 2 years, he's gone, and then he's back to being an offensive coordinator. So I just think he's set up
Yeah.
to fail. He needs a
That
quarterback.
sucks. Someone else needs to hire him as head coach. I think he's got it. That's just my opinion. Guys, if you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing. Gyro, I appreciate you joining us today.
Man, fuck you.
I'll
I need
send
to
you
go figure out what that shit look like.
a picture of it after this. Yeah, like this content, hit that notification bell. AV, I appreciate you, man. Catch us in the next one. We're talking someone Panthers, I think, or what is it? 7-8? It's not the Panthers. It's someone else.
It's
I
not
think
the
Panthers
Panthers.
the week
It's
after.
I don't know who. Tennessee is 7. I want to say.
Yeah, so we're talking Tennessee next. Fuck them. I hate the Titans. Peace out.